Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com, Tuesday update. Going to get right to it here today. Couple news and notes, and then we'll get you a free play in the NBA. This was going to be a premium play in the NBA. We decided to take a step back in the NBA after slipping the last 4 days and readjust some power ratings and some offensive and defensive efficiency numbers. Get to update on the back end, all this stuff that we do to arrive at numbers and um, apparently it's not. We're near misses don't count. This isn't horseshoes. Wins count. So being close doesn't count. So nonetheless, um, I don't like losing. We started out like a house of fire in the NBA and slipped the last 4 days, and we're going to make some adjustments. It's what you do. You evolve during the season. So we've seen some things and some trends and some things we're not taking advantage of. We're going to readjust some things and get it right. So that being said, you'll get the Lakers and Rockets game here in just a second. Yesterday we lost a 7-unit play in college basketball by half point. We had Loyola Chicago laying 3.5 on the halftime line, and they landed on three. And I watched the game on TV, and they held the ball the last 20 seconds before they went into halftime. Disgusting. Matter of fact, I'm in a very foul mood today because of it. I don't like losing those big ones. It's only we've had 8 of them. We've won 6, but half point doesn't make a difference. A loss is a loss. So we're bounced right back there. We've got a triple header, 3 units each. I can't remember. We've hit 6 out of our last 8 cards. So I can't remember the last time we lost back-to-back college basketball cards, but it's been a while. So nonetheless, click the link, take advantage of that free $60 to catch me on the rebound today. Get a 3-0 sweep, 2 sides and a total. Got some good games. One of them's going to be a blowout. Matter of fact, if I wouldn't have lost yesterday, I probably would have came back with a 6 on the MAC game that's on my card. Damn it. Like I said, I'm not in a good mood. Also last night, Alabama won the national title. Roll Tide. Congratulations to Alabama fans and backers. Third play of the game, it was over. The second sermon went down. That was it. That was Ohio State's game plan. But you don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. You got a running back that ran all over Northwestern for, 300 yards? Something like that. I forgot what the number was. It was sickening. Northwestern can stop people running the football. Ask Auburn from the bowl game. They've got a good defense. Then the 7th-ranked rush defense in the country, and Clemson went through them for 193 yards like a hot knife on butter. Controlled pace, controlled the game. Did not allow their offense to get a rhythm because they were establishing long drives. That's what you got to do to beat Alabama. Because I told you yesterday in the video, Alabama's going to score. Alabama's best team in the country. I mean, everybody's known that since day one. This is nothing new. The SEC's won 11 out of 14 titles. Alabama, 7 of them. They're not going away anytime soon. Saban's not going anywhere. Recruiting's not going anywhere. The SEC in general, there's not a conference out there that can compete with them. Maybe if Ohio State was 100% healthy and Fields would have been healthy, and then he got banged up during the game, which really made him gun shy. Then it was really over. That's why we tweeted out the halftime line. But, at the end of the day, hedged back a little bit, but, at the end of the day, if Ohio State was 100% healthy, I think they would have covered that spread, and they would have really gave them a ball game. They weren't. And then they lost a key player, one of the best running backs in the country. It's going to be a while. Alabama's not going away anytime soon. Georgia, go to Rivals.com and look at the players the SEC gets. Alabama, Georgia, Auburn, LSU. Look at the recruiting. They're getting the lion's share of the best players in the country. Ohio State gets a few up north and maybe Michigan, but Harbaugh can't do anything with them. Clemson gets a few, Notre Dame gets a few, and the rest of it's up for grabs. You're going to continue to see the SEC and dominate, and Paul Feinbaum wank off on it on ESPN all football season and on his radio show until somebody steps up and beats them. Okay? Wow. Let's get to your free play. Oh, the NHL starts tomorrow. Yeah. Got a new guy, new system, and excited about the NHL. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Free play Lakers and Rockets. Some teams are just a bad matchup for other teams in the NBA, even in college basketball. Just a bad matchup, even though one team's a pretty good team. But really, is Houston a pretty good team? They've had 2 wins this year at home. 2 wins all year, both of them at home against Sacramento and Orlando. James Harden this, James Harden that, John Wall. Wall's supposed to be out. Now, I'll tell you something about an NFL or an NBA injury report nowadays. They are a frickin' joke. I trust an NBA injury report about as far as my wife could throw my car, which is nowhere. Can't trust them. Can't believe them. That's a detriment when you're handicapping. But nonetheless, I handicap this as John Wall's going to play, although he's listed as questionable because of migraines. And I've had migraines before, so if he actually has one, he's not going to play basketball, I can tell you that. But that being said, I kept it like he was. Doesn't make a difference. This is a bad matchup for Houston. Bear in mind that the Lakers are 5-0 on the road, allowing 99 points per game on the road. All LA's losses have come at home. They played 2 days ago, 120 to 102. What's going to change? Game before that, last 2 games they played them in the bubble last year, played them a couple times. 119, 96, 110, 100. And Houston was better back then than they are now. The other thing, too, is guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis don't take nights off against elite teams. And Washington is perceived to be an elite team, although I think they're dysfunctional and they're broken, and the new head coach does not have any chemistry or anything gelling with them right now. And Harden's wanting out and all this, that, and the other, all the off-court stuff. But at the end of the day here, I like the Lakers in this game. I think they get it done because I'll tell you why the big mismatch is Houston has absolutely no answer for Anthony Davis in the paint. None. Even if they devised a way, doubled up, tried to front him on pick and rolls, block him out, try to match up with him when he wants to shoot the long ball, which he can shoot the long ball very well. He's a weapon like none other. And you also got LeBron James, the company running around. And LeBron James likes beating up on James Harden. He likes beating teams with good players that rival his status as the king of the NBA. They'll be up for this game. They're not going to take the night off. They've had the last 3 wins by double digits, and yeah, it's hard to beat a team twice in 3 days. Well, LA's going to do it. Lay the number. Around 4.5, 5 in some spots. Lakers, I see a double-digit win. Back at you on Wednesday.